Hey everyone, this is Jim Chow here, coming at you live here from Mr. Kenny Gregg's house. And in this video, we want to shed some lights with you. And this particular quote, I saw a video about a week or 2 weeks ago from the great famous Frank Kern. And you know, whenever successful people talk, whenever they kind of get something out there that's important, I listen because they're successful and I want what they have. Frank Kern has made millions, stack of millions per year for past, I don't know how many years now. And you know, there's someone I consider fairly successful out there, especially in the internet marketing niche.
Absolutely.
But one of the quotes that really, you know, that video that I saw definitely reconfirmed a lot of decision makings that both me and Kenny have discussed over for the past couple of months. But there's a particular quote in there that I feel like it will benefit everybody out there who pays attention to it. So if you don't already have a pen and notepad ready, make sure you pause the video and grab a pen and notepad, not to listen to me, but listen to Mr. Frank Kern and the quote that I'm about to share with you, because you want to make sure you have this quote written down, put on a ceiling where you sleep on top of your bed, so that every single night when you go to sleep you read it, and every single morning when you wake up you read it. Because if you can ingrain that in you and you follow this business model, you're going to make money. Because this is what he said, this is what Mr. Kern said. He said, you know, a lot of things have changed recently, and you can't really control the direction of the wind, but you can always set the direction of your sail. And he talked about, you know, in the current economy, the money has shifted. The people who used to have money don't have money now, and the money has shifted to a different group of people. And if you want to make money in 2011 and beyond, you know, this is his advice right here, and it's exactly like this. He said, what can we sell to people with money at a premium price that will be of greater value to them than the money they pay us? Okay, and that's by Frank Kern himself. So what I'm going to do is have Mr. Kenny Gregg here to break down that quote to you so that you know how to apply it in the particular industry of make money from home.
Absolutely. The first thing we do is it's kind of done in two parts. And the first part is a high ticket, high profit item. So if you got to have a business that's going to have a high ticket, high profit. So what you mean by that is that it's going to be a higher entry point to get in, dollar-wise, but it's also going to have a higher profit. That equates to easier to make money, quicker, faster. And the second part of it is being able to implement a step-by-step turnkey strategy. Something that when they get in, it's not just buying into a business, but once they get into the business, they also have everything to make the business work as well.
Absolutely, especially with people with money. People with money want to buy things and see results right away. People with money don't want to buy into something, and because people with money means they're busy. And busy people don't like to spend 5 hours a day on trainings and do that for 3 months, 6 months just to learn system, to set it up, and then slowly get in business. People with money don't do that. So, you know, a great example to compare here would be, you know, I'm not a big fan of traditional business, but we're going to compare it to that in this case. So let's talk about franchise business, like Subway, for example. You know, out here in California, average cost about $80,000 to open a Subway franchise shop. Okay, and you pick a location, you open a Subway franchise shop, costs you $80,000, and that's a chunk of change right there. And people who open Subway shops, they you know, I mean, there's very few things that they have to prepare. Everything's all franchise ready. There's a checklist that you check off. You make sure you have your vegetables ready, your bread, you have your sign ready, your building, and as soon as you open the door, probably your first day opening the door, you're gonna have people come in and buy sandwiches right away. You start making sales right away. And probably first month in business, you're probably gonna generate 10, 20, I actually don't know how much they make, but let's say like $20,000 in sales a month, probably a little bit more. I can't measure, they only make $20,000 a month in sales, but probably a little bit more than that. But of course, in the case of franchise, you're not in overall profit because you spent $80,000, so it takes you some time to kind of break even there. Of course, with our industry and our business model, you definitely get into overall profit quickly. But you know what Frank Kern is saying is that you gotta charge. If you want money, you can't be competing in the negative spiral cycle. You know, everybody out there is that I offer this for free, I offer that for free. And you know, and people willing to lower the profit level just to get more customers, right?
Yeah,
and
that's what's happening now. Yep.
in the end, it's not good for themselves and it's not good for the customers. The customers are not getting value that what they want to pay for, and the business owners themselves are cutting themselves short, and their business is not going to sustain the way it is, because when you have a lower budget, you're not going to be able to grow your business the way you like.
Nope.
It becomes this negative cycle. It keeps on spiraling downwards. So what Frank Kern said was that instead of competing in that negative cycle, you want to charge something at a premium so that you make money, and you want to charge people, you want to find people with money and charge them a premium. You make money, and you want to offer them additional benefits.
Well, it's good for them, it's good for you, and it's good for the economy in that regards.
Absolutely. I mean, if the current economy is going to recover, it's going to have to run the same business model.
Yeah.
It can't be any other way.
I mean, because money, when you understand the value of money, and that's really what this video is about, is understanding the value of money. When you understand, if I give Jim money, in return Jim's going to give me value, and in return I'm going to learn how Jim makes that money, and he's going to show me this turnkey business, but because Jim's knowledge is worth money, I'm going to pay him. Now that's it. That's how money transfers. So it's just this continual transfer cycle, and as long as money is transferring hands back and forth, the economy's happy, you're happy, we're happy, everybody's happy. And that's what's happening. In our economy right now, all that stopped. And what we're trying to do is turn those wheels, and we're showing you how to do that.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, quick recap, guys. If you guys are selling a business opportunity, if you can follow these two rules, you have a much better chance of being successful. Okay, charge a premium, have a premium profit, and preferably at least $1,000 or more per sale, so that you can actually pay your bills with a few sales instead of getting a lot of people and take forever to make your money. Second part is that you want to have a system in place, because people who buy businesses, they buy system. That's why people buy franchise. You want to have a system in place that will produce turnkey results. And obviously the word system has been quite overused out there. Everybody claims that their thing is a system, even though a majority of them that I see are not systems. Right? When you have a ton of training videos that is not system. A system is something that you see right away, right, and you can implement right away. That's a system. It has to create that turnkey effect.
Well, it's kind of like a recipe goes, and I can give a really good analogy.
By the way, Kenny is one of the best cook out there, and also his wife makes some awesome, delicious food. But
we pretty much cook everything from scratch. It's kind of a passion of mine. I do like to bake, and my wife likes to cook as well. One of the things in a recipe is, if I give you a recipe, and I just give you the recipe, you could go out and find the ingredients, and you could probably do okay, but you may not get the same results I do. However, if I take that a step further and I give you the recipe, I give you the exact ingredients I use, and then along with that I give you a video or some sort of deal exactly how I whip the stuff, how I make everything, the chances of you getting the same to similar results goes way up. And that's the difference between a turnkey business versus one where they just say, hey, here's what I'm doing, go do it. And that's where most businesses are, hey, thanks for signing up, see you later, where you know, what we're doing is showing you a turnkey deal where we're going to give you every one of those recipes, the recipe, the ingredients, and exactly how we combine those ingredients.
Now, in that example, I actually want to take it a step further. You know, I think in that example, like Kenny makes like perfect bakeries, and he has like the raw ingredients and, you know, the step-by-step videos and, you know, where to buy ingredients, things like that. And in that case, Kenny can definitely charge a premium. Let's say the ingredients normally would cost you $100. And in that case, you can easily charge $300, but what you're going to do is package everything together in a box with all the ingredient and the step-by-step instruction with checklists, and sell it to the other person.
Absolutely.
So now you got something for $100, you can sell for $300, and the other person would greatly appreciate it because they got what they pay for and they feel that they have greater value.
Yep, and they're going to get the results that they're asking for, you know, that maybe they've tasted the food and they like it and they want to be able to make it at their home or where else. It's the same thing with this. You guys taste what we're doing and you like what we're doing, you want to get involved. Obviously, there's a link right here below if you want to check out what we're doing, but at the same time, you know, you're going to get a taste of what we're doing, but if we only give you that taste, then you're never going to get the recipe or have the success. We're going to go a step further, and we're going to give you that whole thing in a box.
Absolutely. And guys, we hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more wisdom.
Peace out.